Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Bachelor Show. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. When Charity Lawson joined Dancing with the Stars, fans were beyond excited to see her transform from a Bachelorette star to a ballroom dancer. Charity, with her grace, determination, and charm, quickly established herself as one of the frontrunners of the season. But recently, many fans have noticed that her journey on DWTS has not been without its fair share of challenges, especially when it comes to Judge Carrie Ann Inaba. While judges on Dancing with the Stars are known for their constructive feedback, many believe that Carrie Ann's critiques of Charity have been unusually harsh or, at the very least, disproportionately critical. This has led some viewers to wonder, is Carrie Ann Inaba genuinely trying to help Charity improve? Or is there something deeper, perhaps even unfair, at play here? The first thing to consider is the nature of Carrie Ann's feedback toward Charity. From early on in the competition, Carrie Ann seemed to zero in on specific aspects of Charity's performances, often focusing heavily on technicalities and minor flaws. Now, feedback on technique is absolutely part of the judging process on DWTS. However, Charity's fans argue that Carrie Ann's critique has consistently gone beyond the usual boundaries of constructive criticism. For example, she's frequently pointed out supposed mistakes in Charity's posture, movement, and emotional expression that other judges seem to overlook or interpret differently. Some fans have been quick to notice that Carrie Ann's comments can often be quite pointed, lacking the warm encouragement she sometimes offers to other contestants. This harsher tone has led viewers to wonder whether Carrie Ann is seeing something that the rest of us aren't, or if she's simply holding Charity to a different standard. Of course, Carrie Ann is known for her sharp eye for detail and her commitment to helping contestants bring out their best. But with Charity, it sometimes feels as though she's being singled out in a way that doesn't always seem fair or balanced. One instance that sparked a lot of conversation among viewers happened during a recent episode when Carrie Ann commented on Charity's supposed lack of emotional connection in her performance. Fans were quick to jump to Charity's defense, noting that she had poured her heart into that particular dance, and many argued that her performance was both heartfelt and beautifully executed. But Carrie Ann insisted that something was missing, pointing out that Charity's expression didn't fully resonate with the music or her partner. This comment struck a nerve because many viewers felt it was a subjective criticism that didn't entirely reflect what was seen on stage. It's no secret that judging emotional expression can be tricky and highly personal, and Carrie Ann's remark felt more like an opinion than an objective observation. In the world of competitive dance, there's often a fine line between giving constructive criticism and projecting personal preferences onto a performance. Some fans feel Carrie Ann may have crossed that line, especially since other judges had praised Charity for the exact performance Carrie Ann was critiquing. So why is Carrie Ann seemingly tougher on Charity than the other contestants? One possible explanation could be that Carrie Ann sees potential in Charity that she wants to push to its fullest. It's entirely plausible that Carrie Ann believes Charity has what it takes to reach the top and feels that pushing her harder will help her grow as a dancer. However, this approach can sometimes be misunderstood, especially when feedback is given without enough encouragement to balance it out. If Carrie Ann truly sees Charity as a top contender, it might explain why she's holding her to an extremely high standard, though this might not come across as supportive in the way fans would hope. But there are others who feel that Carrie Ann's comments are part of a larger pattern that goes beyond DWTS. Fans have pointed out that Carrie Ann has occasionally been critical of other contestants with reality TV backgrounds, perhaps suggesting a bias against certain types of celebrities. Whether intentional or not, some viewers perceive Carrie Ann's comments as less favorable when directed toward contestants who have previously starred in reality TV shows. This perception has added fuel to the fire, leading fans to question whether Carrie Ann holds preconceived notions about reality stars or whether she expects more from them because they come with a fan base and public recognition. Furthermore, Carrie Ann has often been vocal about her belief in authenticity and vulnerability in dance. which she sees as essential in the entertainment industry for decades. Carrie Ann might believe that reality TV stars, who are accustomed to being on camera and playing a role, may struggle with achieving the raw, unfiltered connection she's looking for in dance performances. Could it be that she's viewing Charity through this lens, whether consciously or unconsciously? If Carrie Ann believes that Charity might be relying on her TV persona rather than showing a more vulnerable side, it could be influencing her feedback. But let's not forget, Charity isn't just any reality TV personality. She's beloved by fans for her genuine, warm personality, which she brought to the Bachelorette. Her authenticity was a huge part of what made her stand out, and it's this same quality that her supporters feel she's bringing to the dance floor. To those who followed her journey on The Bachelorette, it's hard to imagine anyone accusing her of lacking emotional authenticity. And yet, Carrie Ann's comments about Charity's emotional connection have persisted, leaving many wondering if there's a disconnect between how Carrie Ann perceives Charity and how the audience does. One might also wonder if this situation with Carrie Ann could be affecting Charity's confidence on stage. Performing in a competition as high stakes as DWTS requires immense mental focus, and receiving harsh or seemingly unfair criticism from the judges, especially one as respected as Carrie Ann, can be incredibly challenging. Even the most talented dancers can be thrown off by a negative comment, and if Charity feels as though she's being judged unfairly, it could impact her ability to give her best on the dance floor. In addition, the judges' critiques can directly influence the voting public. When a judge consistently critiques a contestant for specific issues, viewers might start to focus on those elements as well, even if they hadn't noticed them before. For example, if Carrie Ann frequently comments on Charity's lack of emotional connection, fans might start to question Charity's authenticity, even if that wasn't their initial impression. This kind of influence is subtle, but it's powerful, especially in a competition where public votes determine who stays and who goes. The situation also brings up an interesting point about the power dynamics between judges and contestants on Dancing with the Stars. Judges are there to guide and critique, but they also hold a significant amount of influence over how contestants are perceived by the audience. If one judge's comments consistently paint a contestant in a negative light, it can shape the entire narrative around that contestant's journey on the show. In Charity's case, Carrie Ann's critiques have led some fans to question whether Charity is being given a fair shot or if she's being held to a different standard entirely. Despite all of this, Charity has remained remarkably poised. She's taken Carrie Ann's critiques with grace and humility, always responding with a positive attitude and a willingness to improve. This resilience has only endeared her to fans even more, as they admire her strength in the face of what they perceive as undue criticism. Charity's supporters are vocal about wanting to see her succeed, and they believe she has the potential to go far in the competition if given a fair chance. In the end, it's hard to say definitively what's going on between Carrie Ann and Charity. Perhaps Carrie Ann genuinely believes that her critiques will help Charity improve, or maybe she's struggling to see beyond her own perceptions of what makes a dancer authentic. Whatever the case, the relationship between judge and contestant is a delicate one, and sometimes, even the best intentions can be misinterpreted. For fans, the hope is that as the competition progresses, Charity will continue to shine on the dance floor, proving any skeptics wrong. Perhaps Carrie Ann will see the side of Charity that so many others see, the compassionate, genuine, and fiercely talented woman who's ready to put everything on the line for this competition. And who knows? Maybe this storyline between Charity and Carrie Ann will evolve, showing that sometimes even the toughest critiques can lead to the most inspiring transformations. So what do you think, DWTS fans? Is Carrie Ann being too harsh on Charity, or is this just part of her tough love approach? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Dancing with the Stars updates and deep dives into your favorite contestants' journeys. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.